Hey. Hi guys, welcome back. All right, so Aries, in honor of the fact that we've got this backdrop that has two different avenues on it that are visible, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Is on this storytelling, I want to ask, first off, what's the situation that Aries is dealing with, and then what do those two different avenues of life represent? So let's go ahead and see. Okay, so the situation, we've got a Knight of Cups, so it's definitely something emotional that someone cares about, but then also a Knight of Coins, so something that is kind of slow moving. And then we have a Hanged Man, Piscean energy, and we have the High Priestess, kind of like the Virgo, Pisces, Cancerian vibe, for me anyway. It's to do or not to do. My intuition keeps telling me that there is something here, but there is this slow moving energy. There's an interest that is moving at a very slow pace, and perhaps there is a reason for that. So what could be the reason for something that would be emotionally fulfilling to be coming in so slowly? Hold on, let me just get a little bit more here before we go down the two different roads. A Page of Coins, an Ace of Swords. So it is something about decision making. The only thing is I need to see one more on who that, or what the Knight of Cups is, that emotional offer. Ooh, King of Cups, Two of Wands. Well, Aries, it looks like, is this the Aries sitting here saying, I feel like there's somebody out there who wants to give me an offer, but they're delaying. They're not sure yet if they're going to, and it's a King of Cups. Somebody who wants to ask me out. Do they want to step up to the plate and really say that they're interested? I can feel that they have an interest, and they're debating about whether or not they should step forward and say something, but they keep delaying, and deep down I know that they're delaying. And at the same time, this is like well, in this case, it's kind of like they're either going to finally reach out and say something, or they're going to cut this loose and I'll never hear anything. They'll go in a whole different direction. So hold on, Aries. Why? So this is an interesting story, because this isn't about whether or not like the Aries is going to take action. This is the Aries saying, I sense that this person almost wants to ask me out, but they're debating. Are they ready to step up? Are they going to reach out, or are they not? Let's look at the reason why they might, or why they might not. That's how I look at these two avenues. But it's interesting, because the Aries is already like, I feel like they want to, but I also can feel them holding back. So we just got the Three of Pentacles sideways. We got the Seven of Swords upright, the Nine of Cups upright, and the Fool card upright. So on one hand, it's like, if they're going to ask Aries out, they're going to have to go ahead and take a leap of faith forward. They already know. They may fantasize about being able to do this. Like, maybe I could just ask Aries out anyway, even if there's still somebody that I'm halfway connected to, and then I could take a leap of faith forward. It's kind of like, unfortunately, it almost looks like this person is debating doing something a little bit less, I'll say, clean cut. Like, on one hand, they're debating, should I just go ahead and go for it? Because I keep fantasizing about asking Aries out. And then if it went well, then I could, take a full-on leap of faith. It's a little bit like somebody hasn't fully closed a door yet where they are, but they are thinking all this time, should I just go for it with Aries anyway? Hang on, I wanted to get one or two more on that. The Lovers, and then the Six of Wands. For some reason, they think having Aries give to them would be like the feather in their cap. The only thing I don't like about this is that the Lovers card can be a card of choice, but it's a little bit like, maybe they could have their cake and eat it too until they were darn good and ready. And it would almost like, what I don't like is that if they're thinking it would be so amazing if I didn't quite have to leave one connection, but I could get another one going, then I would feel extra good, because, wow, Aries must really want me. I don't know if that's the right way to interpret it. It might just be that maybe this person has a little bit of low self-esteem. So they're not sure about leaving behind one connection to go towards someone that they would really prefer to be with, which would be the Aries. Because what if the Aries didn't want them? Then that could be crestfallen. But if Aries did want them, it would be amazing. It just kind of looks like this person needs to first get right with themselves, is kind of what that's looking like to me. Because if they want Aries so much, Aries knows it, but Aries is like, I don't see them making a move, but I can sense that they want to. And now in their energy, we see that they're thinking, if I did like move toward Aries in kind of like a not on the up and up kind of way, at least as far as in regards to the fact that I haven't fully ended something with somebody else yet. And I won't do it unless I'm sure Aries wants me, unless I can feel confident. That would be a confidence boost. Look, I don't want to paint this person as like some monster, because what I think it really is saying is it's boiling down to this person needing to feel confident that somebody wants them, which is really something they just need to work on in themselves. But I never like to see a 7 of Swords. I could run away to go have my, without necessarily officially closing a chapter with someone else. That I don't like at all. The thought process that maybe they could slink away and kind of lie and play a bit of a game. That's where lack of confidence is not the only thing at play there, in my opinion. That's where it's like, oh, this person, their confidence is the or lack of confidence is their motive for wanting to take that easy route, but it's also there's a lack of integrity on that one because of the 7 of Swords. So on one hand, they're like fantasizing. Remember, they're not doing this though. They're just fantasizing about it. Like, I wonder if I wish I could take that easy route. Boy, I wish I could, but they're not actually doing it. So then we're back to saying, okay, so they don't really lack integrity, just their thought process of, man, I wish I could do things this way, but they haven't taken action. Okay, what's on the other side for them? On the other side, what they may do. Well, we have a Devil. We have a 6 of Cups. We have a 5 of Swords. And we have a Strength card. Okay, so this puts a new flavor on things. It's as if this person is saying, if I could just face, if they're in a really difficult situation, if they could just honestly admit, you know what, I feel really drawn to Aries. I need to go ahead and cut off that connection with someone else. I have to have the strength to do it. If I'm ever going to be able to come back into Aries' life, and now this looks like come back into Aries' life, I have to have the strength to really cut off that Devil. And I know that I'm not able to let go of the idea of this Aries, but I have to have the strength to come toward them. And that's going to require me to put up boundaries elsewhere and have courage. They could be Capricorn. They could be Leo. I already know what this card is. 4 of Wands in the reverse. It didn't jump out so much as got left behind as I picked up the deck, which obviously easy to do since this card is only a, 2/3 of what the card should be. So my puppy ate it when he was a baby, and I still use it because to me it adds a whole nother layer of meaning. If this had even been in the upright, which it was not, what we would have seen is this was a troubled connection all along, but there could have still been a bond here. Here it says, whatever connection this person has been in has been maybe a tarnished or karmic connection that is not working out, and they would really like to go ahead and have the courage to break away from something where a 4 of Wands in the reverse, they could have sunk all their resources into something. This could be somebody who's still, like living with a person and it's not going well, but it's very hard to break away from this because, we own half of a couch together. How do we chainsaw the couch in half? How do we, and that person's not going to give me half of everything anyway. There will be no amicable way to separate. But if they could face still having to say, it doesn't matter, I have to move toward the Aries, and even if that other person is going to try to, win at all costs, doesn't matter. I'm still going to have the strength to put up boundaries with that toxic situation that I'm coming out of and have the strength to move toward my Aries with confidence. So basically this character is weighing, what are they going to do? Because it isn't really an easy situation. Part of them wants to slink away, get a chance to see if Aries really cares about them, and then just full on leap into the Aries arms. And then the other part of them says, I need to first end things with this karmic situation that is already not working. It's already very toxic. I need to have the strength to do that. So that's why they're not approaching the Aries, which is good, because right now they are holding themselves accountable for what action am I going to take. So that's where this person's mind is I have to figure out what am I going to do. Final message, Star card, Chariot in the reverse. They know this. They cannot do anything until they are ready to really heal some things, change some things, and go after what they really want. They're going to have to possibly heal some things before they can go after what they really want. That they're stuck where they are, but wanting to be happy. And so the universe is probably going to say, well, then do what you need to do in order to get happy. Take those, like go toward the look, wishes don't necessarily fall into anybody's lap. We create our wishes come true by taking actions that will lead us toward that. And I think that ultimately this character knows that inherently. That's why all we've seen is like someone who's not taking dishonorable action, but they can't help but have their mind drift there because, oh gosh, if only this could work. But when we said the Pisces is like, well, all I can Pisces, sorry. I don't know why Aries, I don't know why my brain just kept wanting to say Pisces again and again and again. You saw me pause there because I keep wanting to say Pisces instead of Aries. It's like the Aries knows it's one way or the other. Either I won't even hear from them. They won't take any action at all. They'll just kind of cut bait and they'll be gone out of my world. Or they'll actually tell me what's going on in their head. And they'll try to start something maybe just as friends with me. But I know that they're thinking about it. Well, now we've seen what they're thinking about. And I think it probably in this storyline would be all for the best if they did not take any action not take any action toward Aries until they get stuff straightened out for themselves and their intentions and all that, so that they're not, gonna kind of like manipulate or play any games that would, eventually make this whole connection and its potential collapse. So anyway, that's what we got on that one. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me. If you do enjoy my fictional storytelling, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe. It lets me know you like the channel and want me to keep doing it, and then I shall. Thanks again for being here as always. Bye.